All right. Good evening. Here is what I'm watching this week. So, first off, we have to look at the economic data coming out for just the U.S. Right. So on Tuesday, there's the JOLTS job openings, which isn't too important. The big thing everyone's looking at is the Fed interest rate. So if we look at this pie chart, we've been in the range, right? If we break out, that's cool. You can get a trade, but don't expect a breakout until Wednesday, right? Because this is like the huge catalyst. Even though on Polymarket it says the chances of them dropping rates is like 93%, so I'm pretty sure it's already priced into the market. Like, people already know it's coming. And if you take a look at the earnings this week, there's GameStop, Oracle, Adobe, Costco, Lulu, and AVGO. These are tickers that I look at a lot. So just be mindful of that. Probably best to not make any plays off that. And yeah, so if we get a break from this range, that's great. If not, then Wednesday will probably be the day we go to all-time highs. Because all-time highs were 689.70, and then we reached 688 on Friday. And a lot of the plays I'm looking at this week are from the daily chart. So look at Google. We're flagging, and it's like curling with the EMA on the daily chart. So if we get a push up, that's great too. The push up will probably also come from the Fed decision. Now with Meta, if we look at this on the weekly, right, we have bullish momentum this way, and we have a gap to fill. Alright, so we're going to see if it fills that gap. But it also just created this gap here. Alright, so it can go either way. So we'll have to see what Meta does next week. And then these next 3 plays I'm going to go over are more like a day 2 or day 3 continuation. Right, so with Roku, we had this massive like breakout. Right, you can see it just starts pushing up, and depending on how it reacts next week, you can probably catch something. So what I like to do is like a day 2 continuation. Like if a stock has a big move, a big relative move, then the next 2 or 3 days it's going to continue that much volume and that momentum, and you can just follow the system and take a play off of it. So Roku is something to look at. And then if you look at Dollar General, they had earnings last week, and so they broke out. And then, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is after earnings. Who would have figured? Dollar General's going up. Let's look at the last time it went up. It went up in the bear market of 2022, so that's interesting. But yeah, we're looking for a day 3 continuation, right? So this was day 1, day 2. Let's look for day 3. Look at this volume, right? So if it continues this volume, and it has the bullish momentum, you can take a play play off day 3. And now it's finally over these EMAs, so we'll probably see it trending for like the rest of the year. Right. And then for Ulta, it's the same idea here. This was day 1, so we're probably going to see a day 2 continuation and day 3. Just so you see what I'm talking about, what these setups look like. You go on the 10-minute. The first day, it pops up like Dollar General pops up like this. So this is the day 1, and then day 2 is continuation. So you're just following the momentum. Look how it comes down. Retest the EMA, and you can just ride it the rest of the day. Now, this is like very clean. Usually off open, I'm looking at the 3-minute, but yeah, it's pretty clean. Like, you see it flags, and then it breaks through, and it reclaims the 8, or like it just taps it. Taps VWAP here too. So, yeah, these are pretty clean plays or continuation setups. So let's look for a day 3 here, and then day 2 on Ulta. It gaps up here as well because of earnings, right? And yeah, that's basically the major things I'm watching. What I'll also do is, as the market opens, I'll look at like the Mag 7 or just very large cap stocks, and then look if it has relative strength or weakness compared to SPY or the whole market. Right, so Hood had relative weakness from SPY on Friday. So it was easier to catch a downside move, right? So yeah. But also towards the end of the year, we're probably going to get small caps popping off, because that's usually a trend. Like, this is more of a mid-cap stock, like IREN, but it's been picking up volume, right? Like, the volume here is more consistent than the volume here, right? So let's look for the small caps to be pushing higher, and you can see this with IWM, right? Small caps are pushing up higher. And yeah, so these are the plays for the week. Only A+ setups because the Fed decision is on Wednesday. Like, if you're taking 20 contracts on a trade between Monday and Wednesday, like bring that down to 10. It'll just save you way more stress. And yeah, if this helped you, comment what you're watching this week.